Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Ilkeston to a good friend of the Raggy's beer reviews and a top class bloke as well. So we're going to try today. Picked it up from Adventure Beer. 4 of his beers are on there. Please go and support Adventure Beer and go and support Red Dog as well. Pitback Stout, 4.5% ABV. Lovely artist work on the bottle. Bottle condition, so I've got to be a bit careful when I pour it. Not that I really care, I just pour it anyway. I mean, but I'm not bothered about if there was any sediment, but you know, what some people are like. So best before end of 6/06/2024, Guile 18 as well. A well-rounded stout, heavy on chocolate malt that stands tall, stocky and earthy. A triple British hop combo delivers here. What I like is the fact that it says bottle conditioned on it. There's writing on the bottle. Tells you something about the beer. You know, it does help. And yeah, cracking brewery. Let's dive in. So this originally came out just before my daughter's wedding. I know that because I got 2 bagging boxes off him and this wasn't quite ready at the time. So, in an Adventure Beer glass. Look at that, it's a cracking glass to be fair. And here we go. Oh, look at that. I've lots and lots of time for Johnny, Red Dog Ales. I went to Magpie. Learned his trade there, although he'd been doing brewing and YouTubing way before that anyway. And obviously spent a few years there. Won 2023 champion beer of Nottinghamshire with Magpie. It's a stout, 7%-ish, 7.2. Vanilla stout. All vanilla, no filler. Got it in the end. And I do wish that Magpie will get off their backsides and rebrew that. Put it into keg and sell it to the pubs that do keg. There's plenty out there, trust me. But anyway, yeah. So he's Nottingham's a championship award-winning brewer. So something to put on your thing, you know. And although he's across the border in Derbyshire, you know, it can't be helped. He took over the old Aurora Ales. I didn't even know they were a thing. Aurora Ales brewery, and he's doing well out of there. His beers are everywhere and cracking as well. Both my wedding and daughter's wedding, we had his beers. And at my wedding, we had Eldorado. Don't know if you can see that. No, you still can't see it. Eldorado and Bonnie's Reserve. Both of them two went down absolutely amazing. 4.3 pale ale, 5.4 extra special bitter. Got to be honest, I do hope to see them both again. He's brought out a lot of different beers, and it's going well in across. You know, the support from the certain pubs. You know, there are some great pubs that support local breweries, and I'd like to extend a thank you to those pubs for supporting new breweries. You know, every brewery needs a bit of support, and Red Dog, you know, thankfully is getting that. And I've not spoke to him for a while because you know, paths crossing and that. I do hope to get over to Ilkeston at some stage and have a nip into the brewery and have a nosy. But the sad thing is I'm working like a swine at the moment. Like I've done 3 back-to-back 11-hour shifts and I'm absolutely shattered. I've got another one tomorrow. I'm working Saturday. So for a few hours only, thank God. But yeah, done some amazing work. As a gardener, I'm gonna. And as a beer reviewer, and the most active by any shade of a distance, certainly in Nottingham by a country mile, but probably across the country, the most active beer influencer, I suppose. Not that you'd know in Nottingham, but although some pubs are really kind and nice, and then yeah. So anyway, lovely chocolate malt on the nose. Lovely maltiness, smooth as you like. Ooh. First time I've had it, I was meaning to get it and then I never did. And then I hadn't seen it out and about either. I do try to keep an eye out, you know. Some breweries I'm not overly fussed about supporting, but some I am. And then another side, a flip of the coin, is sometimes you just don't see beers from, you know, unless you go to certain pubs. And I don't control the pubs I go to. I go out once a week, sometimes twice if we go take dog a walk and have a beer. But generally, yeah, I don't. Although this Sunday I'm tempted to go up to Ilkeston. I wonder if there's any decent food places in Ilkeston. I know there's some decent pubs. Oh, I need to do an Ilkeston background. Ilkeston. Do drop in. Stanton Cask. Burnt Pig again. Crafty Bar as well. Crafty One Bar and Bottle Shop, whatever it's called. I do need to go to all four of them and do a bit of a run around. Need an Ilkeston Beer Festival. I'm not sure if there is such a thing, but it'd be fun. It'd be good if there was. So anyway, the beer itself, that's tasting lovely. Oh. Like I say, lovely chocolatey malt on the nose. Super easy drinking, that is. There we go. Don't get your branding right. It's why I put that there. Plus, also, it's easy to grab the beer. You know, I hate doing beer reviews and you can't see the beer. It's like, what's that about? Same with the bottle. You know, having the bottle there in front of you. Ooh. One day I'll be friends with pubs and they'll let me in and let me do a load of beer reviews. And, you know, that much of a beer, I'll pay them whatever price they want to charge, as long as it's not stupid. Go through all their beers, but only doing so much at a time, because obviously I can't literally drink silly amounts. One day it'll happen. Oh. That is tasting lovely. Gotta be honest, it's hitting the spot. Love it. It's just a nice, easy drinking stout on cask. Wow, now we're talking. Can't wait to see Red Dog doing some collabs as well. I mean, there's some good breweries locally round him and in and around. Obviously, Urban Chicken Ales, not literally a stone's throw away from where he is. Crouch Brew Company, Dungeon Brewing. All four of those are Derby-based breweries that are all relatively nano or just slightly micro. Crouch is now a microbrewery with his capacity, and I think Urban Chicken now probably is classed as still nano. Not sure. Might be classed as micro now. I'm not sure. The camera, I've got some daft rule that it's as far as I've heard anyway. I don't really take much notice of beer organisations. I'll do my own thing, and yeah, always have done, always will do. I mean, I love the support that, you know, like when I went to Hucknall Beer Festival, You know, good for them for supporting Red Dog Ales by having the beer there. Rose Tattoo tasted amazing as well. And then bog me next, we went up the next day. I went up 3 days on the road that weekend. Yeah, 2 days later actually I went up, and we had a Red Dog Rose Tattoo, which I've got for a review as well, in the Baron's Rest, where I was having one of their nice dinners. I'm going back up there next week to the Baron's Rest. Yeah, sample their famous pies. Whoa. And the mash. Bloody hell. Horseradish. Or was it horseradish or something in the mash? Or mustard. Oh, I don't care if it's horseradish or mustard, but whoa. Sounds amazing. But yeah, really proud of the transition, you know, for the brewery, from going from being at Magpie to taking the plunge. And it's a big plunge to go and start your own brewery, from the business side of things to the logos, and obviously it's got a good YouTube following out there. So, and I know he did say there's a beer festival. It might be at Welbeck or somewhere where there's a train station. You get off at the train station, and there's the beer festival. And next time that happens, I want to go to it. Grab my mate Andy. We'll get the train up, and yeah, go and sample some good beers. That I don't mind going to. You know, I'm a bit not so fussed with paying out like 25 quid to go for a beer festival, and then 10 quid travel charges, and then other things, and it's like flipping out. Before I've even got there, I'm already down 100 quid before I've even, you know, that's my food, that's before you have a drink. As you'll notice with Raggy's beer reviews, it's about the beer, it's about a bit of banter. I'll talk about the brewery if I know anything about the brewery. I mean, I can remember when Johnny was on at Magpie and the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. First time I ever went to the Craft Beer Festival, and he's slipping me the old Imperial Stout. Oh. Oh dear, that was a good day. Good day. Good first time at a Craft Beer Festival. And I still need to get my phone fixed. And now I'm at that point where I'm cash flows are recovered a bit for someone to get my phone and get me videos off the phone. I'm desperate to get the videos off the phone. From last year's Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, I've literally got blooming heck 30 to 40 videos, loads of reviews, videos, showcase, and I didn't get any of them online. And you know, I do what I do, this beer review thing, I do what I do because I like what I do. You know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of us like a drink of beer. I just got over the top of it, but there you go, can't anymore. So, without waffling too long, the nose is just superb. So that's bottle conditioned, it's looking great. Obviously it's lost its head, but that's bound to happen. Oh. Not many breweries get to showcase it to both my weddings, mine and wedding renewal and my daughter's wedding, and for that, Red Dog Ales is one of the top out there. I didn't go overboard at my daughter, she won't let me anyway, and so I only had two bagging boxes, although I did have some Sticky Toffee Imperial Stout, and that was legendary. Oh, blooming heck. I need to get back on the grain brewing myself, because that was just out of this world. And it may be the case that I go up to that shopping day book and yeah, redo these Sticky Toffee, or have a look on their site and see what they're actually cracking on with these days. I fancy doing a dipper, or even a tipper. But anyway, Red Dog Ales, I salute thy, sir. Another cracking beer. Doing well, doing brilliantly for the Derbyshire beer scene and Nottingham as well, to be fair. Well played to all the pubs that have supported this good fella. He's a top class bloke who deserves support. You know, a lot of there are breweries out there that don't, you know, put effort in, that want to, you know, this guy puts the effort in. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a lovely looking dark pour, beautiful. If you like your Guinness, smooth as hell this is. You know, it's worth a punt if you're a bit of a Guinness fan. Brewdog Jet Black Art, whatever it's called these days. Them sort of beers, top class. At 5, would I drink it again? Hell yes. Chocolatey malt, oh, beautiful. At 5, all day long, a top class 4.5 out of 5. And that's it for my review. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers all.